Okay, so this is the final. And yes, I didn't get to compete in Heat 2 because the kart was damaged. We managed to fix it for Heat 3, but I didn't have my camera. So now this is the final race. And again, I'm losing a lot on the straight. I tried to warm it up a bit better, but it didn't really make much difference there. And look at the speed they're coming past. It's unbelievable. So yeah, still not sure. Oh, that's right. Mo got knocked out to the side, so Mo's off the circuit. And just on my right-hand side, you can see Neville, but I tried to go around the outside and get a better run, and I managed to get past him. That was good. So I'm up behind Darren, and they're 3 wide there. Wow. I just tried to get through there, but I think this guy's going to out-drag me a little bit, so maybe just on the inside and managed to get past him. So he was kind to me there because he let me through. And I'm thinking, great, Darren's in front of me. I really wanted to stay up with Darren because he's usually one of the fastest. But I think in this heat, he was a little bit too quick. I had the wrong jetting, I think, because it wasn't... You can hear the sound of the engine there. It was just going at the top of the straight, at the bottom of the straight, sorry. So it's a little bit difficult to get the lap time out of this one this time. At least I'm getting that corner a little bit better now. Just falling back a little bit. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit closer here, but it's going to take me a few laps to get up with them, I think. The kart seems to be okay now. We did get it fixed. So it's maybe 95% there. It's not quite the same, but we'll see what we can do in the future. Doing okay coming up the corner, and then flat out through the last corner. That was a good exit that time. And Darren's making a pass on someone. I think that's John, maybe? No, maybe somebody else. Anyway, there we go. Catching up behind them again. Yeah, it is John, I think. So, here we go. Just trying to catch up. I can see up ahead is Dylan. So, Dylan had a really good starting position, and he got through the chaos at the start pretty well. So, he's way up there in the front. I think he's in 3rd place or something. So, Dylan is like myself and Mo and Neville and Nick. We've all kind of started together with very little experience. So yeah, it's good to see some of the new guys up the front. You can hear the engine there at the end of the straight. It's really not revving through properly. And I'm also having a bit of a problem with my my micron. Because normally what happens is during the racing, I don't like to look at the micron too much. But after the races, I always check my revs to see how it is. But I'm having a problem with the micron, so I wasn't even able to check how my revs are going. But I can just tell from the sound of the note that it was not revving out on the straight properly. So the jet must have been a little bit different because the weather was changing. Anyway, here we go. I'm catching up to John a little bit. I think it's John. And Dylan's just ahead of him, so Darren has gotten ahead. Yeah, just really not doing that well in the straight there. At least it's tucking into the corners okay. And still going very wide on that corner. I need to work on that one, get a little bit closer. Also haven't practiced for a month as well because I've been repairing the kart, so it does take a while to get back into it. Flat out through there, which I'm really happy about. A little bit wide on that entry, but tucked it in for the last bit. And I think my strength is this hill. Coming really tight up to there, I feel like I do pretty well. And if I can get this corner right, that's a really good section. If I could just sort out the revving on the straight, we'll be fine. And you can see John's really close up behind Dylan there. Oh, there we go. That was a little bit better, but a little bit leery on the exit. And you can see Darren's up ahead. Oh, that's right. So John goes up the inside, but Darren does the switchback. And that's right. So he forces John to go wide again. So that helps me close up a little bit. Yeah, not the best exit there, but even still, look at the speed that John has coming out of the corners. Just don't quite have that first part at the moment. So Dylan's just had his engine rebuilt, I think. So yeah, it's obviously helping. He's driving well, so Just trying to see if I can possibly catch and pass him. There you go, he's looking for somebody. I don't think he knows that I'm there, but he's looking for somebody behind him. Yeah, he did a little bit better on the apex there. I was a bit wide. Usually that coming up the hill I do really well. Not too bad there, but you can see I'm pegging him, but I didn't quite have the best exit. And you can just see there on the brakes, really catching up a lot on the brakes. Didn't have enough there, but yeah. So I feel like because I'm quite strong on the brakes, if I can just get this the revs sorted out, it should help a lot. Catching up a lot there. Really just trying to keep it as smooth as possible coming out of the corners. Flat out through there, which I really like. And I'm trying to go a bit wide, I think, just because I'm trying to find an entry. And if you go a bit wider, you can kind of tuck back in a little bit easier on the second part. But nevertheless, I feel like I should be... Oh, that was a horrible exit. I should be a bit tighter on those apexes in the middle section. And again, you can see with the revs not working properly, it's really losing at the end of the straight. Oh, there we go. Got a much better exit. I think he must have had a problem there because I start to close up on him. Didn't want to go for it there though because I felt like it's a really dangerous spot unless you can get up alongside. Again, got a better exit, but didn't quite get close enough, but managed to still power through full throttle. And then here, there we go. I'm really tucking it in tight. He went a little bit wide and it just gives me a better entry. And then from there, it's just flat out. So he gave me some room because he could see my nose was there. So that was good. It's always hard on the outside. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, look how far they've gotten away. Because Dylan was worried about me. It's just the nature of racing is that when you're squabbling, you go slower. So those other guys have gotten away a little bit. And we do have 12 laps in this race because it's the final, so it's a little bit longer to do something, but not quite enough. Really good entry up to the top of the hill. I like to take a nice early turn in for that last corner so I can just basically nail it. Just try to go as fast as possible. If I make that first turn in, then usually I don't have to back off the throttle. And I think I am actually catching them a little bit. I needed probably about 10 laps to catch these guys, I think. Because I'm just inching up ever so slowly. Getting a lot of rear sliding on that bit. As I said, flat out through there. And on this entry, I try to hit the apex. There we go. Not quite. And then I try to power through just before the second apex to kind of glide it through and then get the kart set up for going up the hill. So I think there's a bit of improvement I can make there. Oh God, you can hear that engine really struggling. Normally when it's really got the right jet, it really makes a different note that's very noticeable. And this is a back marker, or I shouldn't call them a back marker, but somebody who's maybe got an issue or something, because they're letting me past. Yep, going okay through there. Oh, I tucked it right in. Yep, sometimes the back can really step out through there, so you have to be gentle, not to go too hard. And then flat out through there. Yep, a little bit closer. I'm looking at my references thinking I'm probably half a second faster on that lap against them. Just getting there ever so gently, but I think it's the last lap now actually, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do anything else. So I'm currently in 6th place. Started 7th and basically going to finish 6th. But with all the problems I've had, I did qualify 5th in the first race, finished 2nd. In my 3rd race, because I missed the 2nd one, I was 9th on the grid and I came up to 7th, and this one was from 7th to 6th, so not too bad. And there's the checkered flag. And I did catch up to them a little bit towards the end, so I can be grateful for that.